Hello, I'm Frank Ireland, and welcome to the commentary track for Snow White, the YouTube Poop, Part 1. This intro coming up was inspired by the Super Bowl because when that happened, immediately when that happened, I'm like, holy fuck, I need to make a Bane video of that. So I made that little joke, and it was only supposed to be for this intro here, because whenever I make an intro, I like to make it like grab the audience's attention and start out with a bang. So after that, I'm like, oh man, I want to do a lot of references to other Super Bowl things going out. So that's what inspired the full length video, because this one was actually the first one that I made. This scene right here was a last minute idea because as I was editing, I saw how the queen shut her curtains, and I'm like, holy frick, that's perfect. That is perfect for this video. So I threw that in here, and I think it turned out really funny right here. That was a last minute idea because it always opened up with the mirror scene right here. That's J. Scott Campbell's artwork. I love J. Scott Campbell. I actually met him at the Toronto Fan Expo. That was awesome. But it always opened up with this mirror scene. And I didn't know how quite. I'm like, they can't really just open up with the mirror scene. It has to lead up to something. So as I was editing, I saw how she closed the curtains, and it all worked out. Oh, right there, the Gaston thing. That Gaston thing is a little reference to Waxinator. Waxinator is my favorite YouTube pooper, and he's just great at what he does. And I had to do a reference to him right there. I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity. This was always the first joke I came up with because I was trying to come up with ideas at different points for another YouTube poop. And the wishing well, I'm wishing you're an idiot. That's the sound from the Grinch. That was always on my mind. And this wishing well with the Dark Knight, that was a it was inspired by the how it should have ended. Where it says all you had to do was climb out of a wishing well. And I'm like, that's yes, I'm editing Snow White at the moment, and that's perfect for this video. The bird shit thing is I don't know how I came up with it, but it's pretty funny. That's just, that's just editing on the fly and finding new jokes. Oh god. Yeah, I'm always worried whenever I do a little repeating thing. I do it twice in here, but I think they're funny. They were funny for me at the moment when I was editing them, so hopefully they're funny to you. Someone asked if the queen is a lesbian in this video, and because I think it's because Daphne's in the background, tied up. But I don't know. I don't know, Skip. I don't know. It's up to you if she's a lesbian to you. I don't know what she is in my video. She just has Daphne tied up at the back. But if you're definitely wondering, yes, Belle in my videos is a lesbian. So there you go. This video here is just basically me ripping off my own work. I made this video called Jiminy Cricket and Jenny McCarthy, and I came up with that one because I was watching Pinocchio and I realized how like turned on Jiminy is at any woman he sees. So I wanted to make a Jenny McCarthy thing just because, I don't know, those were the things I was into at the moment because I'm like, holy crap, Jenny McCarthy's in Playboy. I got to pick that up. And at the same time, I saw Jiminy Cricket. I'm like, holy crap, this is meant to be. So those things came together, and that's what inspired that little clip right there because he's always turned on when he sees hot women. 1,000 subscribers, yes! I was excited to get him back because it took me like 3 years to get him back, and now I have to get him again because I have a new channel. Oh, right here. Okay, this was from my the Lost Wort YouTube poop, which is not on YouTube. Funny enough, it's on Vimeo, and not that many people have seen it. And there's always this cartoon I liked. It's the best part to me of that YouTube poop. But it's this commercial of using Disney movies and Budweiser, and I thought it was great, so I thought I'd plug it in here. It's kind of filler, but I wanted people to see it. A lot of effort was put into that one. Oh yeah, this was like the second joke too. I came up with. That Snow White actually gets stabbed by the huntsman and she dies in part one. And in the part two, it would say, "You don't know what I've been through long ago," and it goes into her whole thing. That was always planned. That was like the second joke I came up with for this trilogy. Hopefully, it's a trilogy. I don't know if it might take another part, but I want to do it in three. This joke coming up with the blue moon. I had just recently watched Babe, and it's actually a pretty fucking good movie. My friend always said it's the best movie ever, and Alan says, "Oh, my friend Alan, he's ACD Presence on YouTube. He always says things like that, but it's a joke. But I actually went to see it. It was actually pretty good, and he said, I told you." So that's why that's a little callback in here. Most of these videos, these YouTube poops I make, are just like huge collages of everything I'm into at the moment, and that's why they're so like cluttered and random. Oh, that sound effect of the chain, the transformation is from Dread. Oh, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I'm going to do it because this is the commentary and there's spoilers and commentaries. But the reason why it's Jack Nicholson's voice is because I'm going to use Jack Nicholson for part 3. Dun dun dun. So that's been the commentary track for Snow White, the YouTube Poop Part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I've always wanted to do one of these commentaries for YouTube Poop. And it was inspired by Coolio Vids and Dinner Warrior. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.